Hello and welcome to the 17th installment in A Murder of Crows, either the final or penultimate session, at least the one where we will be trying to kill the big bad. There will have to be some form of traveling back and then some fallout from, well, we shall see. So, you have freed the last of the Fae. You have freed the last of the three.
Faded? What?
Adwena, the mother of crows, the goddess of life and death, or the Fae of life and death, and who also, you know her as Mom.
Exactly in this tone.
Mom. And so now you have met. She is very happy to see you. Tell me, how do you feel? Because you said you'd never had a mom before, so you don't really know how that feels.
I think she's still very indecisive. I think at the moment she's more thinking about what happens after this. I think this is more... And she's more thinking about, do I want to stop the connection that I have, or do I want to start like kind of fresh on, although it's never on her own. I think that's a little bit that annoy her. If she cuts off her link to this beta, her power again comes from Mom. I know it's in her blood, but she feels like it's never hers, and she's thinking, I think, more about that. Also,
Okay.
It's good to be distracted, not to think about feelings, because feelings, nah.
Yeah, because you are greatly distracted, because she has taken you back to San Sebastian, and San Sebastian is now smoldering ruins. The City of Light is no more. It looks like the armies of Drygo or Nazark, or maybe both of them, have taken the city, ransacked it all. And you are standing on a hill overlooking the city. And you're there with your mother and your three aunts, because you've learned that the other three ladies, the other sisters, are your aunts. They are also very happy to see you, having, like, they've known you longer, obviously, because you awoke them first. And they all realized who you were, although you were a little bit in denial. Yeah. And basically, the three of you plus your entourage, which consists of Mom and her sisters, make your way into the smoldering ruins. As you pass through the gate, which is now, so basically the wall is still there, but the wooden gate has been largely destroyed. Some bits and pieces are lying on the ground. A part of it is still hanging from the hinges, but it's like slowly moving. And as you enter the actual city, you realize the extent of the carnage. You see dead people in the street, but you also see dead people on crosses. Even just a cursory look shows that these people have been fed off by vampires. They all have marks on their necks. Some of them also on their wrists. And some of them open their eyes.
Because Lara's first idea next to, no, first it's shock about the state, and second is, should we burn them all before they turn?
You can give me you can choose. You can give me a history, you can give me an arcana, Or yeah, I suppose either history or arcana or religion, whichever you choose.
No, Arcana is definitely, it's her best, but still weakest. Wait. No, we'll
Okay,
keep it with this.
but a 13 is good. What you do know is when a vampire is first turned and wakes up, they are very weak because they have been drained of their blood. Otherwise, they wouldn't turn. And it also means that the first thing that they want to do is feed, but they're also at their weakest. Killing them now would probably, or killing them would probably never be as easy as it is now.
I think she will just ask the 4 wise ladies, exactly with the question, should we burn all of them? Just to make sure some are waking.
Yes, we should, daughter.
What at least Lyra would do or could do, she has the possibility to make a 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick wall of fire.
Is that a new thing? Because that's very impressive.
She had it, I think, already with the no. She got it with the new level from Disparta. Yeah, it's a fiendish spell, fire shield and wall of fire. I had both of them, I think, last time already, but never used that. And she can do it twice. No, she can technically do it 3 times. So she would probably at least offer that idea to the others, that she could like make at least maybe line them up a little bit and try to just
Okay, now,
burn
sorry,
a few more down.
can you give me the stats again? What is its size? It's
Wait,
1
wait.
foot?
I can put it in chat.
Okay.
It's 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. If it's a straight line, which you would do.
Aura ring, okay. So the question is it movable or does it just stay in place?
I think it just stays.
Okay, so essentially you create this wall
Yeah.
and can you also, I mean, this is now a question because a wall is just a 3-dimensional structure which has a height, a length, and a depth. You could also possibly put it on its side. It's 1 foot high, 60 foot by 20 on the surface.
It was not intended like that, but yes, we could try.
Because that would cover a lot more
Yeah,
ground.
more
Yeah,
ground.
because
yeah.
that's 120 square feet that you would be.
Then
No,
it's a
1,200 square feet.
Yeah, and it would just 1 foot thick, but that's enough at least to catch
That is,
anyone
yeah,
by the
because
ankles.
1 foot is still like this, so anybody who would be
Yeah.
in there would be. Okay, so I would suggest that you do that. And what I mean, suddenly behind you, behind your group, shadows appear, and you notice lots of werewolves, who all surround Rhiannon. She's the mother of wolves.
I at least hope that they are there to help and not to make it worse.
And they basically switch their form and
Important
turn.
is that they are waiting and not running in when
No.
I would
And
start.
she basically asks them to help to bring in the corpses and line them up. If one is waking,
Be careful.
Yeah.
Do not be bitten.
if one of them actually turns, she gives them the order to just kill them outright and take off their heads. But mostly they will be starting to line up the corpses for you to then create this 20 foot by 60 foot block of
Fire.
flame.
Yeah. And as I said, I could technically do it 3 times, so it's a question, would that be enough to...
I would say yes, absolutely, because I mean they're just gonna lay them out flat, but it's 120 square meters.
Okay.
That's a huge area.
Then that's what Lyra can do, and she wishes them a peaceful death.
So, since they are not going to be able to make any saves because they are still too weak, they would be taking 5d8.
No, one more, because I cast it on 5th level.
Okay, in that case,
6th level? Let me double check. Which level do I have? 5th level. So it's
Yeah.
68.
Okay, so that's 68. Do you want to roll that?
I can do that. Let me check level 5. So 31 points of fire damage.
Okay. But of course that is per round in this case because they're staying still. So since this is going to be 1 minute, it's 10 rounds. So they're dead. They are burnt to a crisp. Okay.
Clearly other things around would also catch fire if they
Yeah.
are not already burning.
Yeah. And then Arethusa steps forward and spreads out her arms, and a rain begins to fall. She's the mother of water. And the flames get doused. And then suddenly your mother stops, cocks her head. There is one still alive. We should go and find out who he is, or who they are. And she closes her eyes, as if listening. And then she says, straight ahead, at the far end, let's go.
I think Lyra and Min and Uta as well would follow.
You come to the place where the old church was. The building is still standing, but it's been damaged by flames, by fire. The walls have been blackened. You go inside, and on the altar, or before the altar, I should say, you see a cross, to which a vampire has been nailed, for want of a better word, and you see that he has been dismembered. So he has no arms and no legs, just the torso and the head. Being a vampire, it means that he can survive this and live like this as long as he gets enough blood. And then he will, if he doesn't, he will not die even then, but he will just go into a sleep, or whatever you want to call it, death-like torpor until he's fed.
Have we seen the vampire, the person before? So the
Yes,
question
you have.
is it someone from the city that was turned?
No, it's the vampire who brought you here, who you were following.
Oh, I think that's exactly the noise Lyra would do, like, I did not expect him here. leaning over to her mom, probably. He's from our world.
I sense power.
He was very strong in our world. I
Why
think
is he
Lyra
here,
would
though?
step forward. Not too close. Never know what he can do. But close enough. Just looking at him. Is he still conscious, kind of?
He is.
Just Lyra would just stand with a bit of distance, just looking at him. Who did that to you?
He lifts his head. You see that somebody has broken off his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So he still has all of his teeth with the exception of the incisors.
Yeah.
And there's blood, obviously, also where his teeth were. And he says, "Oh, do you think could do this to me?"
I honestly don't know. Either your body thought this is a good idea, because he's the only one still alive. But why?
Possibly for you to find me and take me as an example. Don't go there.
Well,
Be like
you,
me.
you brought us here. We will follow your lead.
And end up dead.
Nah. The question is, should we end your life so you can rest? Not sure if you will ever do after what you've already done. So many people lost your lives because of you.
Yes. Kill me. Make it quick.
Lara would look to the rest. Any more questions?
Min raises her hand. Is there anything you can tell us about Drygo that would help us? And he says, yes. He's a monster. Don't go there. And he coughs and blood spills forth from his mouth.
If no one has anything else, I would end this, if that's okay for everyone.
Min says, sure, if you need help, just let me know.
And I think her blade would appear in her hand. And she would try to just literally cut off his head.
You have a katana. It's not a problem.
Especially since he's not fighting or moving properly too much. So she will try to make it quick. That's literally the gist.
Yeah. Since, like you said, he is not struggling, he isn't moving, his armor class is essentially 0, so you will hit anyway. And katanas are very, very sharp, as we know. And wielded with your expertise, it is possible to hack off somebody's head with them. The head falls to the ground, and his body, or what remains of it, goes limp on his cross.
Well, I think we all agree that he is a monster. Not sure who would deserve that kind of treatment.
let's just hope that you will get there and take him out safely.
We'll try.
She turns and says, Rhiannon, please take your children and free the path for my daughter. Don't go into the castle. And Rhiannon nods and leaves, and outside you hear, after a while, a lot of howling, and then it goes quiet again. We will give them a day and a night to clear your path. You should take this time to rest. I will do for you what I can. I will also give you something. So first of all, this means that you can take long rests and and in this case, you get all of your hit points back, unlike normally, and you get all of your hit dice back.
Yeah, I need my spells back. That's the most important thing.
You know, it would help if you weren't completely hurt, because I don't know where you hurt. Because
not much. It was like 6 points, so that was easily already fixed with the last long rest.
Yeah, because Mincherai was at 21, which is very low.
I was not hit last time, or just minimalistic, because I could half off all of the damage.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And then your mother turns to Ruto and says, Sir Ruto, will you accompany my daughter? Of course, my queen. The princess will be under my protection. Min takes her hand. She says, deep breaths, deep breaths. In, hold it, out. In.
She's not breathing regularly. But she's not saying anything.
Min says, I'm very proud of you that you're not scolding him. He's really trying, but you know, he is a knight errant, and you are the daughter of the queen.
No.
Yes, you are. Even I can see that you look very much alike.
I'm not a... I get that he says my lady to my mom. I get that. But he knows us long enough and better.
But you will always be a princess. It doesn't matter. Min drags you away. She turns you and holds your shoulders. And she says, what is it with you?
I'm not a princess. If you want to have the job, you can have it.
It's not a job. It comes with your blood. You are special. You are royalty.
I'm not.
Okay, this is your mother. We agree on that?
Yes.
She is a queen. We agree on that?
Yeah, but she's just my physical mother. Remember.
But that still makes you a princess. That's how this works.
I'm not taking this. I can't change that she gave birth to me. I'm Lyra. Point. That's it.
She cocks her head. And she says,
I'm just me. I'm done with being pressed into, you have to be this and you have to be that, and I have no saying, no decision on that. I just have to play the princess. I have to be following my master, sure. I'm just Lyra. I live my life the way I want. I don't care what I should do.
she nods slowly and she says,
You and Ruto are my family. Chosen family. You matter. And yes, I want to kick butt to help the people here. And then we go home.
I think I get it. And if it helps at all to me, you will always be just Lyra.
Good. Now we need to get it in a little mouse head.
You look at the little mouse who is talking to his queen. And they're having a really earnest conversation. And there's a lot of nodding and glancing in your direction. And can you give me an insight check on your mother?
Oh, insight is not a good... No, it's not a good step for me. Who? Are we talking about what?
You have no idea what this woman is thinking. You are sure
No.
that she's your mother, but beyond
Yeah,
that,
but that's-
no idea.
She's breathing. She's alive. I think
Yes, she
that's all I can
definitely is
get.
breathing, and she's very much alive. And then she comes over to you and she says, I've already given Ruto his share. I've given him weapons because his weapons are not worthy of the vanguard of the realm. I have only this to give you because I cannot compete with Diespater's gifts. As long as you are in a pact with him. And she hands both of you 2 flasks. And you can tell they are potions of greater healing or greater potions of healing.
Okay. Okay, so it's not by pub, it's now by mom. Only take if it's really necessary. No. By the way, do we still have the swamp the necklace from the swamp that gives us wisdom
Yes,
advantage?
you have
Okay.
it, but in theory, Lyra Mincherai has it too, but she gave hers to Ruto because she has advantage on wisdom saves anyway.
Okay.
Because of her dual mind. So yes, whenever you do a wisdom save, you make it with advantage automatically. Then she asks you to rest with them. And then she says, on the morning of the second night, I will show you the way. You will have to go to the Cloud Spire, which is where Drygo lives his unlife. I cannot go with you, nor can my sisters. And you will see why. Because there is a fog which stops time. If we enter it, we will be frozen. You saw what that did to us.
Okay.
You will not be affected. The werewolves aren't either. They have cleared a path, but even they can't go into the castle. In your approach, don't even try stealth because he knows you're coming. I don't for a second think that his idea was that Nazark's dead body or dying body would keep you from him. I think it was more like an invitation. Like, try me. I don't know much about the spire, except that it's just that. It's a spire where he lives. I assume that he's not on his own, but I also don't think that there will be a lot of people there. He's always been arrogant. He does remind me of you a little bit.
Well, then
His
I'm the
own
best one
person.
to get to him.
Can I have a word with you in private?
Sure.
She takes you to a side chamber, to the sacristy in the church, and she says, I can't even claim to be your mother. I didn't even get a chance to name you because, or at least nobody told you what I named you, because Lyra is not the name that I gave you, but it suits you.
I like the name.
I'm very sorry that it ended like this, because I have a feeling that you will not be staying.
I will not. Though I have to say I'm happy that we were able to free you guys. And we will finish this in a good way.
Just know that I will miss you. I don't expect you to reciprocate, but I guess once a mother, always a mother.
We both don't know what time brings. Just one step after the other.
I don't think I could have wished for a better daughter. And I take it you don't want to be called princess, so I will not give you that title.
Thank you.
Although you not only are entitled to it, but in my eyes you do deserve it. You've come so far.
I don't need a title.
No, you certainly don't. Then
Thank you for all your help.
take good care of Ruto.
We will. He's important.
He's very important to me. He's been with me for such a long time. He lost sight of me and he was crestfallen when I sent him away because I felt that he might be in danger. Turns out he would probably have died.
I'm glad he did not. He helped us in so many situations.
I've asked him not to call you princess.
It's okay. He will still say my lady. I'm quite sure he will not stop that. It's in his genes.
He's thinking of calling you Mistress Emberhard.
I'm not sure I like that more. No matter how he calls me, he's still the best knight we can have at our side.
Also, do you have anything on you that you could spare? Maybe a kerchief or anything? He would like to ride into battle as befits a knight-errant, but for this he would need a boon from his chosen one, that one that he's championing.
But that's you. You should give him something. We are all there for you guys.
Is there nothing that would move your heart to give him this little token? Anything I can do?
I don't have anything I can give him.
Even just if you cut off a piece of your cloak.
I will talk to him.
Please do. He's a good one.
I know, but again, we are there for you, not for me. This is not my fight.
No, but you are his.
And Lyra will just turn around and will go and look for Ruto.
Ruto is looking at his new sword and he is polishing it, and he's basically trying to make sure that it's so polished that he can see himself in it. So he's polishing it, then he's looking at it like this and kind of like, can he see the reflection, polishes it some more.
Oh boy, that's a pretty sword you got.
He hasn't seen you coming and he's like, you gave me such a fright.
Sorry.
And he bows.
You don't have to bow. You're equal. Partners in crime, all of us. 3 looking at darling 4.
Did you want anything with me?
Mom said you are doing this for me and not for her.
He uses his toe to basically draw little spirals in the dust before him. Mm, mm.
I don't get why. I will never get. But thank you for being at our side. And she would give him a kiss on the head.
Oh God, can you please make a wisdom save with advantage for him?
He is doing fine with a natural 20.
Okay, so you can see that he is blushing. So his whiskers are turning red, his nose is turning red. And okay. You can watch him fall in love with you.
I would kneel down in front of him. Not that you need it, but if it helps. I think even if I don't have it officially in the list, something like a handkerchief or something
Yes,
like that, I'm
absolutely,
quite
yeah.
sure I have. And please, it would be clean. I would not give
course.
him a dirty handkerchief. So I would give him one, and I would probably like put it around his neck, like a scarf for him. So you look extra dapper.
Lyra,
Thank
thank you.
Thank you for watching out for Min and me. We wouldn't be here without you.
Anything for you. I will
Dido.
keep this as an heirloom in my family, and I will wear it till my dying day.
Which is hopefully very, very far in the future.
I will do my best.
We all will. We have our backs.
Yes, we do.
Good.
The queen gave me tokens of her gratitude, and he points to his sword and to a new short bow that he has.
They are really nice.
She has
Very
imbued
fitting.
them with her power.
That's good.
They will stand us in good stead, and I will do whatever I can to keep danger away from you. And he takes his sword and he salutes.
I will bow and then I will go over to Min.
She's been sitting there and she's like, you did well. See, it wasn't that bad, was it?
It's still very bizarre to me, but
She raises an eyebrow. Why do you find it so
careful.
weird that anybody would die for you?
I would never want the responsibility. This means if you die or he dies, it's my fault. As if I owed it. I'm not. Everyone is free to leave. If they want to. I'm happy to have all of you by my side. I would feel much better, but I would totally get anyone who would step out. And the
You're
idea
going to
that
kill
someone...
me for saying this, but that are the words of a wise ruler.
Oh, maybe one day I can be the wise woman in...
Hamlet.
Oh God. Hamlet, that's the name. Oh God, it has been ages.
It's been ages. It's been
feels
since
like
before
eternity.
Japan.
Yeah. Maybe I will take the wise woman's... No, I will not. I'm not wise, but...
She gives you a kiss on your forehead and she says, May I ask a favor of you?
Sure, always.
Can I ask you to stop putting yourself down?
I'm not.
Oh,
I don't
yes.
think so.
You keep
quite
saying you're not
capable.
wise, and please then say it more often, because I sometimes feel that you don't seem to think very highly of you.
Well, I think I am quite average. Thanks to the starter, at least I can kick butt quite well. Although, honestly, I can probably kick butt even without his help, because I could that before.
Average.
Yes. And I like it. I like it.
Yes, well, even if you tried really hard, you would never be average.
Then I have a goal to work on.
And she holds out her hand, and I will help you with it.
Awesome.
And you will end up being Lynn, the average.
That sounds nice.
Lyra, the average.
Yeah.
Lynn doesn't even
You
exist.
turn into Min. What?
Lyra, the average. And I can build a statue for you. I can build a statue to Lyra the average, and we're going to place it in this town square.
You would not build a statue for someone average. You do not get the idea.
No, I'm getting it perfectly. And
An
I'm
average
subverting
person
it.
just vanishes when they end.
And that's
And
what
that's
you're
good.
aspiring to?
I will be fine with that.
I'm not.
Which is also fine.
No, I'm not fine with you just vanishing into nothingness. And if
Well,
you think that I
I'm-
will let you, then think again.
I'm not planning to vanish here. I'm not giving him that. I just want to vanish dying of old age, sleeping in front of, I don't know, the fireplace. Peacefully.
Ruto will never forget you. Ever. And he will live forever. I talked to him. Unless he is killed physically, Faye don't die.
Then we do have a special task of keeping the little one alive.
Yeah, because he will be the one who will be singing your songs and singing your praises for all eternity.
Don't say that. That gives me reasons not to let him live. This is not the way to go.
She punches you on the arm and she says, "You are just so..."
We keep him alive because we care about him.
Yes.
I don't care that he will remember us longer than we will be around. I care about now. He's dead now. We don't know what happens in a year, 2, 5, 10. We will see. I'm cherishing now. I never had a family. Now I have. It's a very weird, mixed family, but I adore every single one. Actually, we are all working for Darling anyhow.
In a way, I suppose. But we should get some rest.
Yeah.
And something to eat. I'm starving. I'm going to ask your mother if there's any way we can get something to eat, because I don't think she actually eats.
But I think she will definitely be able to organize something.
Yes. And she gets up and leaves you alone and talks to your mother. The two of them talk for a good while and they chuckle and every so often look towards you.
I can't do what I want to do because I don't have spell slots. I didn't have a long rest yet.
Or would that be listening? Is this a listen spell or something?
No, she would turn invisible. But she can't. She needs spells for that. I think she will just turn around and she will probably look for Darling.
Well, Darling is sitting there having the time of her life because she's been mousing.
At least one has not to be hungry. And thank you for not eating the big one, because he's ours to keep.
You can tell by her face that,
She's still annoyed about it.
yeah, but she expects treats and like super special treats when you get home to Homlet because she has shown so much self-restraint.
She will get careful, at least strokes on the head.
She curls up to you, she starts purring.
I will just sit there and will just enjoy the time with Darling and try to ignore all the other crazy people that I dearly love, but they are all crazy.
Okay, can I just say, you are such a tough nugget to interact with. After a while, Min comes back with food. And she says, so, I'm going to give you food, although you have not been behaving nicely.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's just...
I was friendly to everybody. I was not rude, I did not yell.
That is all true. She sits down and has something to eat. And she sits there cross-legged, and Ruto comes over and he joins, and he also has something to eat, and then he goes away again to keep watch.
I don't think Lara would eat. She would drink some water, clearly, but she would not eat.
Min realizes this, and she's like, what's wrong now?
I will eat when there's time again, after all of this.
What?
I just don't feel like it.
She's gonna make a medicine check. That's a 17. Plus...
I think
3.
physically Lyra is fine.
Okay. 26 on her inside.
The inside is that Lyra is just freaking nervous. And she just has quite sure the feeling if she eats now, she will just vomit. So no food. She will drink a little bit, and then she will settle and will try to get some sleep, which she will not, probably.
Okay, so basically you grant Min the insight that you are nervous. So she realizes
I'm quite
this.
sure Min knows Lyra by now good enough for that.
Okay, so
Especially with a role like that.
Min looks at you and she says, okay. Do you want me to help you?
Well, tomorrow, yes.
No. I can see that you're very nervous.
I'm not.
She cocks an eyebrow. I think I have earned you not lying to me.
But it's not helping anyone. If I make all of you nervous as well. So all
No,
will
which
be
is why
well.
I would like to help you, if I may.
Lyra looks very just lost on what Min is talking about. There's no helping.
Min says, well, this is what I'm really good at. Stilling the mind.
I don't need that. Thank you.
Well, then don't. And she turns around and closes her eyes and goes to sleep.
Lyra still has no idea why this would help. So she will just shrug. And she will let Ruto know as well when his watch is over to wake up. So we can have turns, please.
Well, everybody is actually not letting you watch. So there are other people who are going to stand watch. Ruto is also going to curl up and go to sleep.
That's important because he needs to be fit. And Lyra will try to go to sleep. Not sure if she will get sleep. If so, it will not be very restful.
Then make a constitution check.
Righty.
So, OT, how nervous are you?
She is nervous because she has no idea what we're facing, and she is worried horribly that her friends will die.
Okay, then make a wisdom check, but this time you are not getting advantage. Wisdom save, I should say. Okay.
It's 15.
Okay. We will repeat this every 8 hours now, and every time you fail, you actually take a condition. Because you are not letting anyone help you.
The thing is, numbing this by magic feels wrong because it
No,
feels
she
like
wasn't.
taking drugs.
She wasn't going to numb it with, she meditates. She has a way of centering herself. You've never seen her take any drugs. She basically,
But meditating is not for Lyra.
it's, well, and I think this is, and I think you, well, I know for a fact because I am in that you really hurt her because you're basically not even trying, or you're not letting her try.
Min did not try to listen and understand why. So this is just a both side not communicating properly. Because for Lyra, it sounded blankly like Min wants to do magic shebang, and then it's gone. And that was absolutely out of discussion for Lyra. Because if you're not nervous, you will definitely die out there. Because it keeps you on your toes. That's a very different way of approaching things than Min, but that's Lyra's way of living. She's always on her toes. That keeps her moving. That keeps her alive. There is no calm. So for Lyra, it was a nice offer. Thank you. She said thank you, but no, that's not the way.
Okay. So the next morning, you wake up. You've slept reasonably well. Lyra's already up, doing her exercises. She has breakfast. She doesn't even offer you anything. She offers stuff to Ruto. Ruto eats. They make sure that Darling is fed. And then Min talks to your mother, and then talks to Ruto. Ruto comes over and he says, it's time.
Then?
Okay. So basically, Ruto tells you that your mother told Min exactly where to go, and Min is going to take the lead. And for the rest of the day, Min walks easily 5 steps ahead of you, and she talks to no one. Let's see how she fares.
I don't think she has a big chance to walk long alone in front
15.
of everyone.
Survival, she finds the way.
That is good, but I think latest after half an hour, Lyra will walk up next to her. And it would be nice if you would try to understand and not just be
Well, I mean, if you
hurt.
maybe if you talk to me, because yes, I am hurt.
I gave you an answer and you just shut down. What the hell should I do if you don't even give the opportunity to react? I said no thank you because I work like this. There is no calm. It does not help me to be calm.
Yeah.
And if that hurt your feelings, I don't know. You want me not to function. You want me to fail out there. Is that your way? So you are happy I can't work the way I do.
Of course not.
she will stand in front of Min and slap her.
Okay, you can try because she is very dexterous. You can make an
We
attack
will
roll
try.
with advantage.
The question is, I don't want to put strength in it. I want to be quick. So it's a question if I can roll a dex.
You can roll a dex.
And I will roll a d10 on that.
Okay,
So 29.
29. So she's going to try and give you a dex save. Oh. Although she's super dexterous, she gets a +9. She basically...
As I said, it's not to hurt physically, but just to... Then we have to stop now. This is not the way how we go into a fight, because it doesn't seem to have that we are we anymore, and I don't understand why. I thank you that you offered the option for me, and I said no, thank you, it's not my way. How is this hurtful for you? Please enlighten me, instead of just shutting down and not saying anything, because I can't read your mind. And poor Root was probably like tiptoeing around, just like...
Now I understand for the first time why our way is so much better and why they cast me out. Because I couldn't read minds either.
But you don't need to read mind to be a good person and a good friend. There's tons of people out there who can't do that.
Well,
Actually, it's good to not read minds if you don't have to. That's why we talk. I know that's not your strong suit, and usually not mine either.
you are not eating. You have not been eating. You have been exerting yourself. Not eating will weaken you. And I know that for a fact. Because we fast. Because we want our bodies to weaken for our minds to get strong. All right? So I know exactly what's going to happen. I sense your nervousness because it comes off you in waves. And I'm not sure that this level of nervousness is going to do you any good, especially if it's coupled with not eating. I cannot work magic. I offer to help you center yourself, to be on your toes, because I'm always alert, and you know that. You've seen it.
You're always relaxed. I don't know how.
And I was going to try and help you maybe relax a little without losing your edge. But when you just said no, it kind of diminished in my eyes who I am.
It had nothing to do with what you do. As I said, I was thankful for your offer to help and to be there.
You know, it would help if you then just not, if you offered up a reason and not just say no thank you.
I had no chance. I said no thank you, and with the thank you, you turned around and shut off.
It would help if you had given the reason before saying no. To turn it on upside down, to say, actually, I need to be nervous, or I feel I need this. So thank you, but no thank you. Instead of, I mean, to me, a no is like the end of any that is probably because I don't know how to talk.
It's not an end for a conversation. A no is a start of a conversation. To
It's not to
understand
me.
why.
To me, it's a wall.
That is something we both then have to learn, if you want to.
I don't know if I'm built for all of this talking.
Well, I'm not built for what we are facing. I'm still doing it.
To be quite honest, I haven't even given it any thought what we're facing. I just take every step at a time. I'm not even thinking about what's going to happen. I'm thinking about, I've been given directions, and I hope I will find the spire. But I never try and look beyond the next breath.
Then it's good that we have one with a calm head, one with a very, very honest and good heart, and
She
one
looks
with
at
a little
Ruto.
crazy mind.
Yes, Ruto is very calm and he has a very good heart.
Yes. Again, you are my best friend, and I want to work, I want to understand, I want to make this, but we need to talk. I would never hurt your feelings or shut you down. You're the most impressive person I've ever met.
The problem is she cannot actually take a compliment. She's worse
She's
than
just
you
as
are.
yeah, she's just as bad. We have two people who can't take that. And Ruto is like, oh God.
Yeah, he is beginning to. He's engaging, darling.
He's
in a really intensive conversation.
regretting, why did I do this to myself?
Yes, yes.
If he would be bigger, he would knock our heads together.
Yes.
Be like, you're just as stupid as the other one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're equally stupid. You should. Then she says, "All right, then."
I think this is why we found each other.
Maybe it is.
You're the only one next to those two crazy ones to do this, because I am thinking ahead, trying to plan all possibilities that could happen.
You see, because I have shut eye, I've never been alone once in my life. I don't know what it's like to be alone.
I can tell you it's not fun, and I'm happy I'm not alone anymore.
And in her world, they have something that we don't have. They have living gods. They walk amongst them. And one thing that Sharai and her kind truly believe is that there is a force out there that will always provide. The one thing that Sharai cannot understand is fear. And maybe that is what helps me. I understand being afraid in the moment. But deep-rooted fear, I
learned
cannot.
to use it to push me farther than I would ever think I could go.
Fear?
Yes. Fear and anger are very powerful.
I understand anger, but when I listen to people talk about fear, I have a feeling that it's a terrible feeling.
I think everyone reacts differently. I know people, if they're frightened, they just shut down and freeze. Mm-hmm. Others run away. For me, it's like, I'm facing this and I will not give in.
That reaction is very close to anger.
As I said, I think it's very close to that. And it took me quite a time to go there. When I was younger, I was frozen and hiding until enough was enough.
Someone made you afraid?
Casimir made me scared every living breath.
Is he still alive?
I am sadly saying yes, and I hope that, as I said, why I wanted to go back, first of all, to save the boy, in hopes he's still there. Which I think, because Casimir is not there to kill, because he needs someone who treat bad.
You take the boy, and I will end Casimir.
we end in peace together. That little piece I need for myself as well. But together.
Together.
And I will reach out the hand,
And she will
like the
take
packed
your hand,
handshake thing.
and she does
she
a
will not.
packed
She was
handshake.
thinking about spitting in the hand. She will leave that away because it's disgusting. But first we need to kick butt with someone else.
And we will. Let's go.
Yeah, and here's something that he's missing something that we have. He doesn't have family or friends.
That is true. He only has minions.
Yes, and they turn against him if they see him weaken.
And you keep walking, and
Also,
another-
when we walk a few more steps, it's like, if you have a little bit of bread, I will try to keep it in.
okay, she says, okay, that's a good idea. But can I ask you to do one thing first?
Mm-hmm.
Hold your breath. And now exhale slowly. Okay, so we're now going to do a little bit of a breathing exercise, and I want you to listen to your heartbeat.
Not sure that is helpful.
Try. Just
It's
indulge
very
me.
fast.
Indeed.
It's not calming me.
Okay, so you do the breathing exercise. Now you can do a wisdom save with advantage to see does it work. No.
She's trying, honestly, she's trying, but this is just, I think, maybe we need to try this after all of this, in peace and quiet, on our couch, or out at the little, I think at the river. There was a river going through Hamlet, right?
Oh, yes, absolutely. It's the Darling River.
Oh, that was the Darling River. It's really been ages.
And she says, yeah, this is something that one can learn, and I will try and teach you, but I think now is really not a good time. So here's a piece of...
You will be amazing at fishing, you know that? I can't
Oh, I
fish.
love to fish.
I don't have the patience. Stupid. Waiting for the line to... Why?
It is all about just clearing the mind. I can stand for hours not thinking about a thing.
I would go crazy. I'm the one having like a net, just swiping through the water, trying to catch a fish, and they're all scared off.
She laughs and she says, all right then. So here's some bread. See if you can keep it down.
I will try. That's
Make a
why I
con
like
check.
plants. They can't run away from you.
And she thinks, well, in my world, we have little mushrooms. They're called campestri.
Pastrami? What?
Exactly. Oh, yes, it's staying down.
Okay. She will really just bit by bit and just... I think the walking is definitely helping with it.
Okay, so you finally arrive. You can see a spire jutting out from a circle of mist. And you realize that there is kind of a drawbridge, but the drawbridge is up. There is a moat around it, which does not contain water, but it is quite deep. You would say easily 10 meters. What do you want to do?
So the moat is like 10 meters.
You have to go down 10 meters, then you could probably walk on the bottom, and then you would have to climb up. The walls themselves are about...
The moment I regret not taking flying as a spell, but nevertheless.
You have wings now.
Yeah, but the others. Let me read something in peace and quiet. Oh, it's still just one person. Oh god, 10 meters. How many feet is that again?
That is 30 feet.
Okay. So, how do we get over there without climbing down? Does Min have something like Misty Step? She does not, right?
She looks at you and she says, I can scale that wall.
Which
Okay, off OT, she has acrobatic movement. She's able to move along vertical surfaces or across liquids.
Okay, but first we need to cross the moat before we have...
Yeah, but basically the moat is like more like a ditch, so you have to climb down.
Yeah, and I don't want to climb down because I don't want to
Oh.
face what is down there.
Okay,
The
I
idea
get
is
you,
how
okay,
can we cross?
Well, I mean, if you can make it to the wall, I can throw you a rope. You can secure it on the wall. She gives you a couple of pittons that you can hammer into it, and then I can swing across. That's not a problem. Because, I mean, we also need to bring Ruto and Darling. And you can't miss the
Yes.
step with them.
Well, Misty Step I can only do on my own. I can Dimension Door and at least take one.
Then you should take Darling. Because Ruto and I will be able... I can take Ruto.
You can also have Darling in a backpack.
Yeah, but when I'm swinging, it would be easier that somebody is holding onto me actively than just passively sitting in a...
That's true. Okay, darling, so let's do something. Although if I Dimension Door, I have to throw over the rope afterwards in that direction.
I will throw you the rope.
Okay. I will Dimension Door with Darling on the to the other side.
So you're basically, you will look around. Make a perception check for me, please. Okay. Then she's going to try a survival.
Wait, let me try. Oh, it's still not good.
Okay, so you can now make a dimension door, and we will see if you find a ledge or if you fall. Because the thing is, you're trying to dimension door against a vertical surface. So it's possible, but you would need to find some kind of ledge. If you had a 15 in a 15 in perception, you would have seen one. Since you're at an 11, we will make it a percentile check. So
The question is,
yes,
how high is the wall behind that?
the wall,
Uh-huh.
20 meters, 60 feet.
How long is our rope? I don't have it written down. How much rope does an Explorer's pack have? Because the
I think it's
question
30 feet, 10 meters.
Let me see,
Or
50
maybe
feet.
60. 50.
It's 50.
Okay, not enough.
Not enough. Well, if we have two, maybe.
Oh, you mean you want to dimension door onto the...
On the wall. Because
Okay.
if not, we still need to face the stupid closed thingy. That's the next problem. So dimension door goes this far. So I think she would dimension door up on the wall.
Make another perception check, please.
Okay.
Because now you're eyeing the top of the wall.
No, not Ruto. Myself, please. Perception.
Okay. You can't see any movement on the wall, so it looks like there are no sentinels.
And then I would take the rope and throw it down. That's physically much
Down
better
and across,
than...
yeah.
Yeah. So I would take both our ropes because I'm quite sure Min has rope on herself
Yes,
as
she
well.
does.
And then I would grab Darling
Yeah.
and we would bamf. No, door opens. It's literally a door showing up.
Yeah.
I'm stepping through and a door showing up in front on top of the wall. As soon as I step out, I would still crouch. And probably
Make another
have
perception check.
a tiny look around before I do anything.
Okay. You can see into the courtyard on the other side, and it seems empty.
Okay. then focus on Min and Ruto. So binding something with a little bit of weight at the end, so it flies a
Yes.
bit better. And then throwing the 2 knotted ropes over, binding the other part to me. Because I'm quite sure there's nothing up here that I can tie it to.
Okay, on a 12, she does catch it.
Okay.
She has to run a little bit, but she manages. And then she says, all right, here I come.
And I will just try to hold.
And she basically she pulls back as far as she can, starts running, does a running jump, and then she's literally running up the wall, holding on to the you've never seen anything like it. It's not like a spider because she doesn't use arms and legs. She just runs. Yeah, she's Trinity.
Whoa. Darling, do you see this?
Darling's like, well, I can do that. And she basically flexes.
As I said, most impressive person I've ever met.
And Ruto's like, milady, this is amazing.
Ruto, tie it to yourself. Try to jump and we'll pull you up.
And he does. And you pull him up. It's not a problem because he weighs very little.
Yeah, and I think as Min is up here as well, together we can pull him up.
And he is very dexterous as well. So he's going to help you as well, walking, like, climbing up. And then the 4 of you, sorry, forget, darling, are on top of the wall.
I will take a minute to get a spell back.
Sure. While you're doing this, Min is
And
actually
that
taking...
we have the chance to take a look around and get an idea also of the layout of what is in front
She sees
of us.
nothing. She says, it's all clear.
It looks empty, eh?
Would you like to roll for Ruto, please, just in case?
Oh,
Maybe
yes.
he can see
Also, why do I have 10 temporary hit points? I should not have them.
I didn't give you any.
Never mind. Perception.
Okay, so he doesn't... Yeah, well, he's better than the 2 of you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a bit worried. I can't see any guards. Shouldn't there be guards? I mean, this is a castle. What kind of security is this?
Well, the door shut. Maybe he just thinks no one is there.
He's obviously not met you.
Or he doesn't care because he thinks he's superior.
Not when the daughter of the queen of the land comes knocking.
Also, what I completely forgot, and it's a question if retroactively it would be okay for you. Or if not, I think Lyra very frantically would pull out her book now and say,
yes. Yeah.
I know this is such a weird idea, but could you please sign in here? Just sign your name. Maybe draw a heart next to it. Please?
They sign their names across your heart.
My friendship booklet. Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, this is so cute.
It's like all my friends will stay safe.
Lyra looks at you and she says, is this new?
Yes. Oh, he gives me cool shit. I'm not sure if I will keep it, but for now it might be helpful because now you can't die immediately. Both of you are safe now.
She signs her name, but now you for the first time see what it looks like when she writes.
Mm-hmm.
It's not how you write common. She uses kanji.
Oh, that's so pretty.
This is our writing system. This is my name, Min Sha Rai.
You will need to teach me that. That looks much nicer than our handwriting.
Oh, when I write about you in my diary, I always use my kanji for you. Lyra.
How does that look?
She shows you how Lyra looks.
I will try to squiggle. It will not look perfect, but maybe roughly the direction.
Make a dexterity check.
God.
Or performance, if you like.
I think it would be performance probably. Oh, I'm good at well, it kind of makes sense. I'm good
It
at
does.
copying things. It makes
Yes.
sense that
It
copying might be a good option. And
All right, since we are already looking at books, she takes off her backpack and she rummages through it and she takes out a scroll. It's about this wide.
that's small.
Open it, it's for you. I was going to give it to you.
What?
It's a present.
Okay. Oh, she will open the scroll. She will still in between peek around because this is too quiet, but she will open the scroll.
It's your kanji in calligraphy, Lyra, and underneath it, again in kanji, what looks like a verse. We call them haiku.
What does it say? It looks pretty.
And I will
And
get
that
back
is
to you on that.
And that is my name for sure.
That is your name. This is, we give them as gifts. We put them on our walls.
I will keep that safe. Thank
They're
you
like
so
paintings
much.
to us.
We will find a nice place in our house to hang it up.
And she blushes again. And then Ruto is like, Lyra
We should
and
focus
Milady.
on something else. I know. I'm sorry. Should we
Yes,
get down
it's
the
getting
wall?
dark. We should try and get down into the courtyard and then try and find a way into the building.
Jumping 20 feet will hurt, eh?
She says, well, I can let you down using the, I can lower you or you can
the
climb
rope.
because I can jump. Because you've seen this, she has the ability to actually just fall.
Yeah, because if we fall, it would be 2d6 damage if we stumble. Yeah, then let's take the rope and let's try to go down.
So she
one by one.
basically lets you go down and then she does... then she throws down the rope, obviously, and first she lowers down her rucksack and Darling and Ruto and make sure that you're all down safe. And then she does the and she basically then tumbles head over heels down onto the ground before you. And
Okay.
let me just check. Oh, and she can reduce any damage she takes by 5 times her level. So that's 45 points of damage that she can absorb when she falls.
Wow.
That's a nice ability to have. She took 11. I rolled it, 2d6, but, easily. And she lands, not like this, fighting stance, but she really lands on her 2 feet. More like a ballet dancer when they are set down by their partners. So it's not a forceful movement at all. It's really like slow falling.
Lyra will just lean in. As I said, most impressive person ever. I would have broken my neck.
Okay, I will remind you of these words the next time you show your wings. And then the two of you, or the four of you, look around. Darling is basically, you can tell that Darling is on edge. She has the bottle brush tail. She's not liking this.
I think we are all on edge.
Um,
I'm tempted to walk in there and say, hello, hello, come out wherever you are.
well, we can do that. I'm pretty sure he knows that we're coming, and he may even know that we're here. We might just as well announce that we're here.
From looking up, from up the wall downstairs, we have an idea where the main entrance to the spire
There is really just one entrance. I was going to
Okay.
describe it. So the spire looks like a four-leafed clover, and it has one entrance.
Okay. I'm still holding my quarterstaff because I always have it with me. If not, I have it on my back, but I would have it in my hand at the moment, and it would light up, literally.
Okay. So you produce
And-
light with it.
Yes, for 10 feet. No, bright light 20 feet and 20 feet on top of that, then in dim light. And she would just start marching towards the main entrance.
It's okay. So basically, the wall itself is made from obsidian or some other very black, maybe even black marble. I don't know. Is there black marble? Is there such a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so it's black marble. And it's got a very sturdy wooden door with a handle. And as you approach, the door swings open quietly.
He's definitely awaiting us.
Do you enter?
So I would first have another look at the spire, just so it's made of black marble. Okay.
Do you want to know anything about it? I can tell
No,
you
I
it's
think
quite high. It's probably got 3 or 4 stories.
Anything that I would need would be fire, and marble does not care about fire, to be honest. It will just laugh at it.
That is true. You know full well you will not be able to burn this down. If you had a dragon, maybe.
Yeah, but he would rather maybe crumble it down by force. I think we would step in, but we would make sure that we are sticking together. Not that someone steps in and the others are like left outside because the door shut behind.
Well, it's easy. You could, two of you could stand next to each other. So you basically then can both, one of you can take Ruto by the hand, the other one has Darling in her backpack, and you can all 4 step across the threshold at the same time. And you do, and you step inside.
Yeah.
You are now in something that's probably an antechamber. And there is a suit of armor next to the door, made of what looks like gold. And then there's also a chest. And in the middle of the room is kind of like another door. So it's like you walk in, and then so that's the one clover leaf, and then there's one on the one side, one on the other side, and then there's one probably across from you, but in the middle is kind of like a door, and you can see that it's like probably a walled up staircase or a walled in staircase that winds its way into the ceiling. You can see it and then vanishes in the ceiling. Other than that, you see no doors, no nothing. What do you want to do?
Do we want to circle once? But we
Of
stick
course.
together.
Good idea. Please
We
make
would
perception checks.
Yeah, keep eyes and ears open. So perception.
You can also get Rooted to make one, if you feel.
I'm not even adding because it's already so bad. Perception. We are not good at this.
No. But Min, Min says, isn't it odd that there is nothing here except for a chest and a suit of armor?
Both
If
can
you ask
move.
me, we should stay away from them.
Yes. Let's see if we can get into the stairway up, because he's for sure up there.
You get to the door. It's locked. And Min takes out her thieves' tools. And on a 22, the door opens. And you see a staircase. Winding up and going down.
Should we go down first? Just peeking.
So, do you want to stealth down?
Yes.
Okay.
And we will
stealth
close the
checks.
door behind us.
Yeah.
Let me see.
We're looking for a 15.
Yeah, and wrong character. I don't have what I think. Stealth. Oh. Proficient does not... Why am I rolling this poorly? I will add... Okay,
Oh,
18
very
stealth
nice.
for me.
And Ruto?
A 22. He's a mouse. He's
He's a
tiptoeing.
mouse.
We can't hear him.
So you slowly make your way down the stairs. Make no noise. And downstairs. I will say that you're not just walking down the stairs, but as you're walking down, you're watching and
Yeah.
listening and looking. And you can see at the bottom of the stairs 6 zombies that are basically patrolling. And you can also see that this is some kind of torture chamber, because there are shackles on the wall, there's a rack, there are all kinds of pincers and knives and, you know, torches and, you know, irons that you would use for branding, you know, that kind of thing. So it's a really unsavory place.
Do we hear anyone like moaning or so? The question is there anyone currently being tortured or waiting to
Make
be
a perception check.
tortured? I have no effing clue. Let's see what Ruto says. Not really better with an 11. It's just a question if you took anyone from Sand. I will never learn how it's called. This is
San
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Sebastian was right.
Yeah.
If he took anyone to have like a fun plaything.
You hear nothing?
Okay. I don't think it's worth fighting them. We should turn around.
So you make your way back and make another stealth check. This time we're looking for a 10, because going up is quieter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're all good. So you walk up and you you come into a room. You would assume that you've probably walked up about maybe 7-8 meters. So basically you pass through the ground floor, and then you go on to the first floor.
Yeah.
And you come to a room which looks like a, I don't know, festival room or something like that. So there's a wet bar where there are bottles of spirits, wines, and there's also 2 flasks which you can tell are somehow magical. Do you want to examine them?
think Lyra would just pocket them.
Okay.
Just to be sure he can't take them.
You can, if you like, do an Arcana check.
I don't think she would care because it's Lyra. She would not touch that.
Okay. I mean, you forewent getting 4 additional
I know.
permanent
I
hit
know.
points because you decided not to shake someone's hand. So hey, it's all
we can
good.
still do... Well, it's a 14 on Arcana. And she's seen quite a few potions going over the
You don't know what this
table,
one is.
but she would not pay too much attention. The idea is mainly that he cannot take them.
Okay.
And out of game, the player is like, fucking hell, that might be good for us, but no. Wrong character for that.
There's also a bed and a nightstand. You can, if you want to, give me a investigation check.
Investigation. Oh god, poor Ruto.
Yeah, but you do find something. You find a small silver key.
Okay, we will take the silver key.
Okay. So now this is again like you can walk around here and you also see a door. Do you want to go there?
Yes.
Okay.
In which direction?
It leads to the
where?
northern part of the clover leaf.
Okay.
You can go in there. You need the little silver key to unlock it. Okay. And as you enter, you feel, well, it's a bit difficult because you know darkness and what it looks like, but you also know that sometimes darkness feels dark. Okay. So it's thicker. It's kind of oppressive. Sometimes darkness is just darkness, but this darkness is oppressive. And it's almost like it's a living thing that's filling this space before you. And your light that you're bringing in seems to dim a little.
Okay.
And it almost feels like it's being sucked into the darkness.
This is not good. I'll take a step back out of this. Back outside. He's for sure in there hiding like a coward. She will call into the darkness.
Make a perception check if you can hear anything.
Probably laughing. I hear nothing. Let me see what Roto does. Perception. No, why are we so bad in this? We are actually should be better in stats.
Yeah, I know.
Everyone is. We are even proficient in it. I have a +8 on perception.
Yeah, it's probably because this whatever is inside also sucks out not only all the light, but it also sucks in all the sound. You hear
And I'm lying.
nothing.
I have only +4 on it, not +8. Math is not mathing. Silence. Okay.
I still think we should go inside.
Should we tie each other to each other that we don't lose?
Yeah, we can do that. So you tie each other to each other.
Yeah.
And
Should I try to go first? At least the light is giving a little bit of something.
yeah. You walk inside and it's not like there is no light, but what you do realize is that the light seems to be moving towards what becomes obvious as an altar. There's an altar standing there. And also, you really notice that as you walk, you make no noise on the stone, on the flagstone. So it's really something is muffling everything. Before you stands an altar. And on the altar, sits something that looks like a lantern almost. But instead of giving off light, it is devouring light. So it looks. You can now make you can make an Arcana check if you like.
It's a 25.
Okay. It's definitely magical, obviously, duh. And you believe that it could probably be destroyed if you exposed it to light, and especially sunlight or daylight. Or somebody might be able to dispel the magic that it holds.
I can't dispel the magic that it holds, but you mean...
Or anything that would give off flame. So if you had a weapon that was flammatory, that somehow gave off flame, that would work as well.
That's the question, if we blankly just light a torch.
Okay, you can do that.
Would be fire, because I don't think Lyra would spell her very little number of spell slots that she has.
I'm just wondering, your katana does not give off flame too?
I don't think so.
Okay, I thought it was somehow infused with something. Maybe I'm confusing this with something else.
It's magical. So
Okay.
it appears out of thin air, but I think it just looks like a normal, well, it's a magical weapon, but
Okay, so what I would suggest you do is you light a torch, which is something you can do, and then you hit the thing.
yeah.
So give me a melee attack. You can choose if you want to add strength or dexterity, whichever is the better for you.
It definitely takes
Hit it!
natural 20.
Very nice. Okay, so now roll damage. I'll give you a d6 for this one. Oh, nice. You double this because obviously and you destroy the thing. It falls
question is,
apart and it
does
stops
the-
devouring all the light.
Okay.
You hear a voice.
What does the voice say?
I remember you. And I can see your memories as well. You saw my master. He had no arms. He had no legs. Who did that to him? It wasn't you.
From where do we hear the voice? Is there a
It seems to be
direction?
coming from this altar.
Okay. Well, obviously the master of the spire. Having fun. Which we don't approve of. Do you know where he is?
He lives in the innermost darkness at the very top.
Do we see here any way of it going up?
Yes, basically where you came in, the spiral staircase, you can also get on that spiral staircase and
Okay.
keep walking.
Okay. I'm sorry for your master. It's The way we can save you.
I miss memories.
Should you be free with him?
He bound me to this stone.
I'll find a way to get you out.
There is a ritual site guarded by 3. Be careful of them. They will engage you. They are powerful.
Thank you.
They're not vampires. They're hags.
Oh, that's even worse.
They are over-eager and full of themselves. You can use that to your advantage.
Thank you. We will come back for you. Because just cracking the stone will not help, right?
It might.
Should we try?
Please do. But wait until, because
Wait until?
it will be very loud.
Then we will be here afterwards. Don't run away.
I haven't laughed like this in a century. Do you leave?
Yes.
Okay.
But we have a to-do now. So we will try to go up the spire even more.
So again, it's about 8 meters or so that you climb. Are you trying to be stealthy?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's not like we are extra loudly stomping, but it's not stealthy.
As you are approaching, even if you're not being stealthy, what you do hear is chanting. Sounds like 3 voices, possibly elderly women, possibly a knitting circle.
Yeah. Nice old ladies, huh?
And as you basically, because I mean, I imagine it's a spiral staircase, or at some point, you know, you basically first your forehead, then your eyes, and you see that if you've ever seen a ritual chamber, this is one. It's all of the walls are full of symbols that have been drawn on them. There is, of course, there is a cauldron, and of course, there's always 3 of them.
Are they standing all together?
Yes, and with their backs to you.
How far away?
Not very far. So this is again now. This is like a full-blown clover leaf. So you see everything. You come up in the middle of the clover leaf. There in the northern corner or northern alcove, with their backs to you. There's a cauldron in front of them against the wall on a fire, and they're chanting.
A fireball on them.
Please do. It's a knitting circle.
Nobody
Dearie,
believes that.
would you like a quilt?
Let me just double check if he has in higher level. He has in good.
I could also
That
offer you
is
some
level 5.
Girl Scout cookies. Ich sehe
You
schon.
need to make a DC 17 dex save.
What? I mean, even if they don't see you, oh, they still get... Okay, they will have to take disadvantage
It's the
on
question.
this.
I think disadvantage if they,
Because, I mean,
are
obviously,
turning back.
they're not seeing you. Well, I will do one thing. I will check if they hear you. So that's passive perception. Please make a stealth check anyway.
21.
Oh, okay. No problem at all. They don't hear you at all. They get to make a dex save at... show yourself.
They are afraid they will not.
My D20 is gone. Cry.
There must be D20 somewhere.
No, I do have one, but not from the set. Where is it? Cry. Ah, here it is. It was hiding. What is the DC?
17.
Lol. So, no.
They take 41 fire damage each. And if there's anything around them that can burn easily, it goes up in flame.
Okay, I will have you know that they have 39 hit points each. They all burn to a crisp.
Yes!
I mean, even without the disadvantage, they would have rolled a 12 on their dex save. But with a disadvantage, it was just a 7. They never stood a chance. Because, I mean, your stealth was 21, and they've got a passive perception of 14.
And I rolled well on the
Yeah.
damage.
So, yeah, no way.
But that made at least because it's a fire explosion, so it's not quiet.
Please make an Arcana check.
Okay. 24.
Okay, you see that when you look around, all of these runes hint at a conjuration spell that they were maintaining. But now that they're dead, it stopped being maintained. So whatever they were doing here with their death has stopped.
Okay.
Just putting it out there. So, And now the question is, do you want to go upstairs?
I think so. Everyone is still okay. Just looking around to the others.
No one has even taken any damage. I mean, I don't know how this is supposed to go down because, hey, yes.
Well, I have only one spell slot left, so it's probably the worst way to be prepared to face him. But honestly, 3 hags will be a nightmare if they have chance to do magic. So we go up, and I think we will at least try to be quiet. So stealth, I think it is.
Okay.
Or not. I'm not stealthing. I'm stumbling up the stairs. With a natural
Yeah,
1.
I'm sorry to say that. Yes.
Ruto has a natural 20. He vanishes.
Okay, let's see. Because, okay, this might actually make sense to do stealth checks anyway. Oh, natural
2
20.
natural 20s and a 1. What a
Yeah.
combination.
So, yeah.
Ouch.
Yay. Okay.
Oh, my quarterstaff will clong, 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 probably. Because it will be
Yeah.
just...
It's something like that. And before you see Drygo. And
Try
he looks
to get
at you.
to my feet again. I will try to get back on my feet.
He looks at you and he says, well, well, well.
Is there any kind of check if I can see if it's really him or an illusion.
Oh, okay. If it's an illusion, please make an Arcana check. Oh, yeah.
Natural 20. Roll 20, what is happening?
We'll take it.
Is he really there, or is it just like...
No, it's him.
It's from... Okay.
And he looks at you and he says,
It's time for you to leave.
it's not getting any better. The bitch has a child.
And that child will kick your ass. Can I do an attack?
How angry are you?
Angry.
Okay.
Although not senseless angry.
No, I'm not. But you are riled up. You are okay. So please,
I am riled up, but she's not, like what he said is like washing over. She heard worse in her life for sure. She just has a good amount of this fucker.
okay. Please make a charisma save with advantage.
28.
Oh.
And I could roll a d10 on that if
No.
I will not, but
He was trying to beguile you.
Hmm.
It was a charisma
It will-
spellcasting
it's
ability
just like-
save, DC 17. That was that.
can I do or try something?
Please do, and then we'll do
wait,
initiative.
no, wait. It will not work. It will not work. I had the spell for the other dude. Fucking hell.
What were you trying to do?
I'm looking at banishment. It would have worked nicely on the other guy. Because
Which
it
other
would
guy?
have the one we just beheaded that lost all his limbs. Because
And
I
why
could
can't
have,
you? Why wouldn't it work here?
he would just disappear for a minute and would show up again because this
okay.
is his realm. For the other one, I would send him back and he could not return.
Okay.
So it would be a nice way to get rid of it.
Okay, so let's do initiative. I will let
Yeah.
you know. I rolled a 19 and he is an initiative of plus 14. So he's at 33. So he goes first.
I have a natural 20 just to throw.
Okay,
that
then
in.
it's Lyra next. And now it's Min who rolls. And she rolls a 21.
Well,
Okay.
20 is freaking me out. There's too many green numbers.
Yeah. And now please, Ruto.
Oh, come on, darling.
Oh, okay. Still. I mean,
It's
seriously,
not too shabby.
We've seen initiative
Worse.
trackers where everybody was just like in the one digit. So then
Yeah.
it's Ruto. Okay. So
We can do this.
okay.
The problem
so then-
is we are standing on the staircase.
well, you have managed to get in because while he was
Okay.
trying to beguile you, everybody was coming up.
Okay. So we are in a room and not in the stairway anymore.
No.
Just making because
Yeah.
the stairway is a horrible place to do a fight.
Okay, but he's a good 60 feet away, so he cannot actually get to you in one go unless he has an ability which I have overlooked. Bop, 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 bop. So he is going to dash towards you. And then it is your turn. He is within melee range, if you so choose.
Wand of magic missiles on him.
Okay, go ahead.
And will she use all of them? I think she will, even though it breaks afterwards. She will use all 7 charges.
Okay.
So it's the first level spell, and then 6 on top of that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I even put... Do I have? I have... What? 1d4 plus 1. Let me just put it in quickly and then it's properly in. Let's see if this works. No, it does not. Okay, so first one is force damage. Oh, force damage is always will be a first time. I will roll. Well, we have 3 with this one. So that's the first 3.
So that's 13 points of damage?
That's one charge, yes.
It's
13
13
of
points of
force
damage. Oh, okay. Wow.
Second charge is 5 on top. Third charge. Fourth charge. Fifth charge. Could I roll something else than a 2, please?
Is it always just a 2 then?
6, 7. So next to the 13 you already put in, we have 10, 14, 20 force damage on top of that.
So that would be 33 in total.
Yes, and the wand that she has in her hand just crumbles to dust.
Okay, well, I'm impressed. That went completely differently than I had expected. But hey, okay, there goes my vampire. Next up is Min.
Wait.
Yes, I wait.
Let me double check. I think to conjure my weapon, it's a bonus action. Let me just double check. Yeah, bonus action. So as bonus action, because that was my action, bonus action, the katana shows up in her spell. And in her hand. The katana shows up in her hand.
Okay.
Now I'm done.
Okay, so what she's going to do is she is going to pull out all stops. First of all, she's going to make an unarmed strike. On a 25, that hits. And she does 11 points of damage. Then she takes her second attack. On a 14, that misses, but she's going to expend...
Question is he standing next to me? Then she should have advantage on
You're
both
right.
attacks.
You're right. He is. So she. Oh, then she would also have gotten.
The natural 20 and the
Yeah,
19.
and that was so she does the additional 5, 1, 4, 6. Then she does a 19, so she does normal damage, and of course it's always. I should have said this, but it's force damage. And she takes 10, 1, 3, 6, and then she expends. Flurry of blows. She adds. She subtracts. She distracts 1 focus point to allow her to make 2 unarmed attacks as her. So that was her action, two attacks, and now she has a bonus action, which is 2 more attacks. And 25, 11, and another one, again with advantage. 18, that still hits. And she does 10 points. And now she's going to see if she can. If she can knock him prone. And for this to work, he needs to make a dex save. On a 20, he succeeds. Okay, so he's not knocked prone. Now it's Ruto's turn. Do with him what you like.
He would join, I'm quite sure. Just correct me if you think differently, but I think he would join. And he... Oh, would he? Let me see. What spells does he have? Right. Would he use magic is the question, or would he just run up? No, he would not. Forget that. What is Mind Sliver? Psychic damage. Because Ice Knife would be dangerous because it would hit us.
It would.
So, Mind Sliver might be a nice option to do. Because he will not do Troll the Dead necrotic damage against a vampire. It's like, you don't even have to try properly. What is his DC is the question. I don't have a DC for Ruto.
Sorry, what?
Mind Sliver. I need a DC against.
Okay, so it's 8
you would need.
plus his proficiency, and I believe he casts with intelligence. Whichever of the 3 stats is the highest, that's his one. I think.
Oh, it would be intelligence. Yeah, then let me pick intelligence. I think then it then it calculates. Okay, it would be DC 14 is low. Does he have just one attack, or can he do double attacks when he uses his sword?
He can attack twice.
Okay. I think he would just run up and attack.
Okay, and he gets
honest.
advantage because you're all flanking.
Yeah. So
Go ahead.
sword out. That's a cute little sword.
It hits.
20 will hit. So 8 points of
Magic damage.
magic damage. Piercing.
And it's slashing. I believe they do. They do slashing damage.
Yeah, I think slashing. And 18 will hit, I hope at least.
Does.
So 7 points of...
Okay. Now it's Drygo again. He says, I killed your mother. Now I'm gonna end you.
As a free action, the answer is, but she's alive. So you failed, as you will fail now.
Okay, so he gets to take 2 attacks, and he attacks you because he really doesn't like
obviously.
you.
No, it's fine.
A 20 hits.
Yes.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so you take 2 hits. Sorry, what is that thing? No, it's... Oh, sorry, no, he... Does he have a long... What is that thing? No, it's a grave attack. It's not a sword.
Okay.
So it's basically he attack. How does that work? The vampire makes 2 grave strike attacks. Oh, it's a grave strike, whatever that is. It's bludgeoning. So he basically backhands you.
Let me just double check something. That's a plus 6. Yeah, 15 is my AC, that's correct.
So that's
I'm
8.
squishy.
That's 11 points. That's 19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, 19. Okay.
And then, unfortunately, you get 8 plus 9, so that's 17 of necrotic damage. But I think something happens when you take necrotic damage.
So how much necrotic was it?
17.
Divided by 2.
So that's then
So
8.
that's 8. Okay. She's not looking good, but she's alive.
And you can... Do you not have Hellish Rebuke?
I do, and I can... Oh, I'm so stupid. Let me redo what I did. Wait, let me do math. I used Ruto's hit points. Lyra is doing much better than I thought.
It's just like poor Ruto bleeding out.
31 minus 4 is 27. Okay, then let me get the 27 out what I have. Okay, I'm not even half that. That's okay. Can I still do Hellish Rebuke though, is the question. Yeah, I can do. He will get Hellish Rebuke in the face. So she will just flame up.
And what does that do now? How does that actually work?
I will, let me see, level 5 will be fun. He needs to make a dex save, DC 17.
Dex, you say? Yeah, that's exactly a 17.
So he makes it.
No, actually, no. Okay, saving throws.
I think he makes it. If
Oh,
has
no,
a 17.
he has a dex plus 9 saving throw, so it's 22.
Okay,
he
so let me double check. I think it's then half damage still. Yeah, half damage. So he will take 32 by 2, so 16 points of fire damage.
What are you... Oh, okay. Oh.
It would have been 32.
Wow.
That's the fun with the warlock. Everything is cast on highest level. He only has 2. They only have 2 spell slots, but if they do it, it's like full 5th level vamp.
But this was your Hellish Rebuke. Now it's your turn.
Yeah, that was my reaction. That is used up. For Eldritch Blast, I would have had disadvantage because he's standing right in front of me. So it will be katana in... Will it be katana in the face? I think yes. Yes. Does the ring do more damage? Oh no, I will use the ring. Is 16 to hit?
Yeah, it does hit.
Then he takes 14 force damage. And it's pushed 5 feet away from me.
Do we get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I do, I have to say. Because
but I think the other ones do.
But the other two, I would say they have
Okay.
the chance to go swipe.
So Lynn is going to try and hit him. On a 21, I think we can say she succeeds and she gives him 10 points of damage.
That sounds good. And Ruto... Come on, Ruto. Sword. No, with a 12. It will not.
Okay, but now it's Min.
Yeah.
Min closes the gap between her and her enemy.
I'm sorry, no, you don't have advantage anymore.
That's fine. She attacks once. 23 hits. And she does 9 force. She attacks the second time. 14 does not hit, but she expends 1 focus point. Does 1 more attack. 25 hits. 7. Math. And then she does it again, because it's twice. And she hits on a 23. And she does 6. So now it's down to 38. And now, what she is going to do is she is going to see if she can push him back. So he needs to make a strength save. Where are you? Where are your stats, young man? Where are your stats? That's a 15. And her saving throw. Her DC is 8. Eight plus 2 is 12, plus her wisdom is 15, and he rolled a 15, so he just makes it. Okay, so he's not pushed back. Now it's Ruto. Ruto.
I think he will run up and try to hit him with the sword. 15?
Nope.
17. 7 points of magical slashing.
Okay. Then it's Drygo. And he really does not like Min. He attacks her once. That's a hit. He attacks her a second time.
Her AC should be higher than mine.
That doesn't hit because that's a 13. Okay, so he hits her once on a 1d8 plus 4. That's an 8. 2d6 necrotic. That's 3, so that's 11. But she will do something. She will go with... So I have to note down 11. Because she can now... Patient defense. You can take no step of the no deflect actions. Attacks. When I'm hit with a bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing. What is this? Yes, it's bludgeoning. Yeah, I can take a reaction to reduce. I can take a reaction, but I can only take reactions on my own turn. Huh? That's weird. I thought I can only take reactions when it's my turn.
No, reactions you only take on other turns.
Okay, in that case, okay, it makes sense. So
And you only usually have one reaction per round.
I can take a reaction to reduce it by 1d10 plus dex modifier plus monk level. Okay, so that's 1d10. 10. That's a 6. Plus my monk level is 9, is 15. Plus my dex modifier is 5, that's 20. So I take no damage, but it doesn't end there. If the damage is reduced to 0, I can expend 1 focus point to redirect some of this force if it was melee or on one creature. And this creature must make a dex saving throw, 8 plus wisdom plus proficiency. Let's make him... we're going to expend this focus point because I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's going to make a dex save. Yes, that was a nice try, darling. Because he only rolls a 13. And the DC is 8 plus wisdom plus my proficiency, that's 12. My wisdom is 3, that's 15. So he misses. And he takes damage. Oh, 2 times my martial die. Oh, this is the first time actually I think I'm rolling this in combat. That's 8 points of damage, 11 points of damage because it's also my wisdom modifier. So he takes 11 points of damage of the same kind, i.e. bludgeoning. That hurt. Lyra, it's your turn.
That is... Oh, wait, is that bonus action? Did I see that correctly? It is. As a bonus action. Since my friends are a few steps away from me, you can see... No, I think, first of all, Lara would move. She would run around to try to get to his back.
That is possible.
She will still keep 5 feet distance to him.
Yes.
because I don't want to hit my friends, because now Lyra is starting to light up like sunshine lighting up, and it's a 10 feet radius.
Okay.
He's taking 2 radiant damage.
Okay.
It's not much, but 2
But
radiant
still.
damage. And then he's getting Eldritch Blast in the face.
Oh, you mean in the back?
Yes.
He may have
Or maybe in
turned
the face
around by
now. He turned
Yeah,
around
I think
because
he's
it's
turned
very
around.
bright light now.
He's like,
And she would have just tried to hit him basically at the edge of his back, just him. And then he gets 2 Eldritch Blasts. Let's see. Number 1 is a natural 20, which is a poor roll, I have to say. 9 points of damage. And the second one is a 19 with 12 points of
He is
force
dead.
damage.
now, you have seen vampires die, but this one dies differently. He actually explodes, and all the blood in him splatters across
Oh god.
the room.
Can we have a reaction to at least turn away from him?
Yeah, make a dex save. Lyra will too. Min will too.
Let me get a +10 on that.
Oh my god, she rolled an 11.
I have a 15.
You manage. She gets
Ruto will
completely
try.
splattered.
Ruto will try as
You
well.
have to get a 15.
Ruto
And-
is
oh,
fine. He's like cape and
yeah,
nothing
exactly.
even
Yeah,
hits
he's
him.
like cape. And also, he makes sure that her ladyship, darling, is not even splattered with blood. And so dies Drago, Lord of Stemirohod, killer of your mother.
Not really. Kind of.
Well, he did everything in his power, and she would have stayed dead if it hadn't been for you.
We are at the top of the spire, right?
Oh yes,
I guess there are still windows to look out.
this is the first floor that you've seen where there are windows. There weren't any at lower floors.
At least Lyra would look outside.
Okay, the first thing you notice, without even having to pay much attention to it, is that the mists have lifted. You can now see in the distance, and the sun is coming up. It's like really sunny. This is the first time since you've been here that it's not gloomy.
Sun is coming up. Lyra would still at least cast on like the edge of the window sill, because she can't see the top probably, because that would be leaning outside. She will cast light. That at least there's a little, it will not go far, but for her just a little bit of signage in case someone looks, that they can see there is light. And then she would run downstairs.
Are you asking? Okay, so are you just running or telling everybody to come with you, or what are you doing?
She would just be like, okay, let's destroy the altar.
Okay, so you run downstairs to
Yes.
the altar.
Yes. And I would use very classically. No, I think I would try to use a katana. It's magical. So I would, but it's psychic damage. That's stupid. Wait, couldn't I do different damages with that thing? I
thought you could.
Pact of the Blade, necrotic, psychic, radiant, normal. I will do radiant damage, I think.
Go ahead.
And I will try to hit.
Oh well,
With
I
a
mean,
28?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's stationary. Yeah.
And it would be 8 radiant damage. And honestly, Lyra will just hack and slash at this table and see if it breaks.
It does. It takes 2
Okay.
hits of radiant, and it falls apart.
Are you still there?
Out flies a shadow. It looks a little bit like a fae. It bows
Free?
deeply,
Be free and do good.
and it leaves through the wall. Probably bamfing.
That's a nice thing to do. should we bring... I'm tempted. Someone should either bring this tower down or turn it into something very beautiful.
First of all, we should get out of it before somebody brings it down, because I don't want... I can fall. You can't. I mean, yes, you can fall.
I think Lyra would run a little bit, then she would just stop and turn around, and she would just be smiling and be like, guys, we did it.
We did.
We really did. And she would just kiss Min as well as Ruto on the forehead, and then she will start running down.
The three of you run down. You have Darling in your backpack. You arrive at the bottom. And as you walk out, you see that there is a mechanism that allows you to lower the drawbridge, if you like, so that you can walk through.
Yes.
You lower the drawbridge.
I think I will send Mage Hand, and it will...
It lowers the drawbridge. You leave the castle or the spire. And now you realize that you have been, I mean, you know, you've always known that you're terribly on edge, but now you're paying a price. You have taken a couple of hits, and you realize that you are now really tired. You haven't been eating as much as you should have. You slept restlessly. It wasn't like as restful as it could be. And you realize that you should really just sit down and maybe take a nap.
How do the others look, is the question.
Well, I mean, on Min, there is not a scratch on her. I mean, he only managed to attack her once, and then she was able to deflect everything. She hasn't taken any
That's
damage.
true. Roto didn't take any damage.
And Darling is fine.
Oh, Darling is definitely fine. It was all her, obviously.
Of course.
I think we would walk a little bit to get away, and then at least Lyra would sit down, just taking a sip of the bottle, and probably eating now a bit of bread, what she has left over and did not touch.
Oh, you never had any problems getting provisions because your
Yeah.
mother would have given you some. So you have enough to eat if you choose to eat it now. Min will also say, well, I think maybe we could actually cook something.
Let's wait for lovely ladies to show up, because now they should be able to get here.
Do you think that they're going to come?
I would be very disappointed if they don't.
Okay. So you sit down, you wait. And sure
Oh,
enough,
we would make a fire. We would start a campfire,
and sure enough, 4 lovely ladies appear. One of them is your mother. You call her Mom.
Mom.
Make an insight check on your mother.
I don't care.
No, it's not that you don't care, but you don't notice anything. So the other ladies step forward and they congratulate you, but she's kind of staying behind. And Min says, I think she's shy. Maybe you should go and talk to her. She doesn't really know how to cope with this.
She's not shy.
She is.
But Lyra would walk over to her mother, and I think she wouldn't say anything, but she'd just give her a hug.
She hugs you back. And she
Now
says,
it's on you to take care of all of this.
I was so afraid I would never see you again.
He was just stupidly alone. He tried to charm me. Me. He failed miserably.
She smiles. She gives you a kiss on your forehead. And she says, daughter of mine, I couldn't be any prouder.
I think now the land can celebrate and breathe again.
It
And I
can.
will need your help.
To do what?
Get rid of him.
Do you want to do it now?
Yes.
She
And
lets...
Lyra will call him because she can. She has now the feature to always be in contact with her patron.
Okay, so what do you do? How do you do this?
I will call him.
By
It
his
would be
name?
nice, yeah, Desparta, if you could come around, please.
He appears next to you. He says, he looks at you and then he looks at your mother and he says, "Oh, Queen Aduena, Queen of Stamairahod." And he bows deeply. And then as he rises up again, he holds a bouquet of flowers in his hands and he offers it to her. And she says, she doesn't take it, and she says, "You wanted to talk to my daughter."
It's time to end this bond. Thank you for your help so far. Very much appreciated.
But we were such a good pair.
It's time for me to find my own way.
But where will you
And
go? Without
as
me,
a-
you're nothing.
As a gesture, she will hold out the katana, like to hand it over to him.
Can I not convince you? I mean, who else would you turn to? I can be whatever you like. I can be whoever you like.
No, thank you. I have everyone I need around me. And I'm happy to be normal without magical powers. As I said, much appreciated. It kept me alive for this long, but it's not my way anymore.
Oh, you hurt me in the feels.
Well, I could also just kick you and scream at you to get away. Is that better? I don't
Now
hate
you're
you.
really hurting my feelings. I have never
See?
spoken to you like this.
I know. I'm trying to be nice.
My queen, I've always treated her with the greatest admiration and courtesy.
How did I get to Casimir? Could we elaborate on that again?
I never laid a finger on her.
True. You know that you can hurt people just by treating them or putting them in difficult situations. I don't want to leave in a fight. I just want to say thank you and goodbye. You have enough people working for you. And you will find new ones. Please, not the little boy at Casimir's shop. If not, we will have a problem.
Make a charm check. And make a charm roll. Like, for example, persuasion.
Persuasion. And I will add a d10. Let's see, it's a 19.
Mm-hmm.
And that's literally my last dark luck as well. I'm empty now.
But are you sure? Because I will not come back lightly.
I honestly hope that we will never see each other again.
My queen, I must protest. She looks at him and she says, "I think you heard the princess."
I will put the katana in the earth in front of him, just like stick it in the ground.
He feigns a look of hurt on his face, and then he takes the katana and he vanishes.
Goodbye.
And, well, how would you notice that you don't have any powers anymore? How would you be able to tell? Do you think it's something like a
I
feeling?
think I feel that there's not that kind of magic or power in me anymore. Because technically the only thing I have now is still the wings and the light and scaring. That would stay, because that is definitely not from him. That is Mom. And the only other thing that she would keep is as well her little luck. And clearly that she's still resistant to necrotic damage and radiant damage, because that is Mom as well. And she can heal. I think the healing is still there. Everything else is just vanished. But I think for her, she feels much lighter and freer now.
So, would you like to return home?
If there's not a party here, yes. If there's a party here, we would like to party with everyone and then leave. Because we should say goodbye to our friends, man, shouldn't we, before we leave?
I'm pretty sure they will throw you more than just one party. It's going to be the biggest party that this land has ever seen.
We need to grab Buttercup or find a good place for them. I think they would love it back home, wouldn't they?
All right. So then, tell me where you want to go here, and I will send you.
I will think of the house with our three witchy friends, where Buttercup is as well.
She takes you by the hand, and that's where the 5 of you go. And we will see next time how we celebrate. If you get powers from Mom.
I just thought of the horse. We can't leave the pony back. What is happening? We can't.
And then we will also see what happens to Casimir.
Yes. He will die.
Oh, yes.
Or we will die fighting him.
One will end him.
Or the other.
We will need to talk about stats for him, because I don't know who he is, what he is. But we will do this offline.
He's definitely also Fiendish Warlock. He's very close to what Lyra is, and probably at least the same level as she's now, or was now, or even higher. We'll have to
Could you do me a favor and print off your character sheet? Because, create a PDF from it so that I have your stats, because they will change when you get Mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would like to thank you for playing.
Thank you for leading us through this. Everyone survived.
Everyone survived. I would like to point out one more time that this is actually based off of a RPG duet publication by Beth and Jonathan Ball called Land of Vampires Slipping into Shadow. You can get this from their website, and this is basically not a print on demand, but I printed this off myself, so this is why it looks like this. But I know that they also sell books, but I don't know, they might have been selling them out already, but you can definitely get the PDF. Talk to you soon, and thanks for your continued support, and enjoy and have a good summer. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.